Alright, this is the wagon wheel demo. So you're going to need the bag that has wagon wheel on it. Now this is one of the hardest designs to do. So this is for someone who wants a challenge, wants to test themselves and push themselves a little bit. If you find yourself just having a hard time with this one, it's totally fine to switch to another one. Just let Miss Carr know that you need a little bit easier of one. So I'm going to choose 3 colors, and you want to choose a color scheme. This is a primary. These are the primary colors, and you're going to start with the darkest color first. You're also going to need scissors and a pencil. I'm going to use my large cross or plus size or multiplication, whatever you want to call this shape. And I'm going to trace onto the blue paper one time. Now, if you're having a hard time seeing with your pencil, go ahead and grab a white colored pencil. That's going to help you see a lot better on this very dark paper. Alright, once I get that traced, I'm just going to simply cut it out. I would cut kind of both directions. I would try not to twist the paper too much. And then just set your little extra pieces aside. Just kind of cut to the one side, cut to the other. Nice straight steady lines. Using a nice bigger set of scissors. You probably want to borrow one from the 4th, 5th grade scissor bin if you don't have a nice big pair of scissors. If you do, go for it. Use your big pair of scissors. If you notice, I kind of stuck my shape down towards the bottom so that I could save all this nice extra blue for someone else. And this was already a piece I just nabbed from the scrap bin. So you can do that as well. If you're finding yourself running out, or maybe you're just oopsie-doodling with your shapes and you didn't do a good job tracing and you kind of cut it funky or cut it off, totally fine to go to the scrap bin, get yourself a piece. Alright, all of these will go in the scrap bin. Anything kind of smaller than that, just put in the recycling. It goes into the cool bin. And there you have your nice large piece. Now this is big enough that it probably won't need to go into a baggie, but you can put it in your folder, your sketchbook folder, or you can put it in a baggie. You're going to get a baggie for your small pieces anyway, so whatever you'd like to do. Now, you don't need both of these, so you could share this with another person who wants to do a wagon wheel. And I'm only going to use one, so I'm actually going to put both of my other stencils I don't need back in my bag so that we don't lose them, because we don't have very many of these and we want to keep them as in good condition as possible. Set that up. Now, the trick with the wagon wheel is you're going to need to use 2 different colors than your original color. So I'm going to get my yellow and my red. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 12 yellows and 12 reds. And those are simply going to eventually go around this shape in the end when I go to glue them onto my black. So I'm going to start. It doesn't really matter what color since they're all the same shape, and we're just making 12 of each. So then I'm going to begin tracing, holding down tightly, tracing 12 of them on each, and then I'm going to cut them out. Alright, and there you have all of your pieces that you need for wagon wheel. Those will go in your baggie with your name on it, and then I'll show you the next video to attach it to your block. That's all for now.